guys, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? My name is Shannon and we're here with a timeless reading for the collective. Alright guys, give me one more shuffle and let's dive right in. For the collective. Nice, we're starting out with the Six of Wands. Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Six of Wands speaks to us receiving acknowledgement, recognition for something that we've done, achieving some level of accomplishment. In combination with the Nine of Cups being on the bottom of the deck, this is us like really finding our lot in life. This is us going after something that we feel emotionally drawn toward, we feel driven to go after, and actually succeeding in this. So let's take a look at the recent past. Let's see what led up to this. Okay, we've got the Seven of Pentacles coming out in the recent past. So friends, if this is your reading, this is definitely something that you have been working on for quite a while. The Seven of Pentacles speaks to us really planting the seeds and nurturing those seeds for a long time. Maybe not even seeing what we've expected to see grow, second guessing ourselves. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, really asking, was this the right decision? Have I made the right choice? Am I heading in the right direction? But regardless, sticking with it and seeing it through till the end. And through doing so, we're seeing this Six of Wands energy come up. We're seeing this success. We're seeing the acknowledgement of the hard work that you've put in. Let's see, what's in the near future here? And then we have the Tower coming out. Still the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to clarify that, but let's get out what's crowning us and what's in our foundation. Crowning, we have the Eight of Swords in conjunction with the Four of Wands. So even though we've experienced this level of success, we may still not be in a place mentally where we've accepted that we have gotten this far. It's kind of like we're still feeling like there's something missing here. Like we're not seeing this for what it actually is yet. Let's see what's in your foundation and then we'll clarify these things. Okay, in the foundation we have the Fool coming out. So whatever this is, friends, whatever this is that you've stepped into, that you've put this hard work into, you've been trying to grow for a long time, we're finally seeing some level of success. This would be something that was new to you. This is something that took a leap of faith, some level of courage for you to step into. And again, like I said earlier, we see you really sticking with it, really seeing this through till the end. However, then we have the Eight of Swords crowning us. We have the Seven of Swords back down on the bottom of the deck. So to me, what this is saying, friends, is there's some level of disbelief in what you have accomplished. There's some level of not trusting the win, okay? Or expecting there to be some type of upheaval or downfall because you've made it this far. And, the words we speak, the thoughts we think, all of these things turn into our reality. And that's kind of what we're seeing here with the Tower. So we're going from this Six of Wands energy of winning big, things finally paying off, us getting to where we want to go. And not only us seeing that, but other people seeing that. But in our heads, we're still tied up. We're still second guessing ourselves. We're still wondering, was this the right move? Have I succeeded? It doesn't feel like I've succeeded. And then we see the Tower coming through. It's almost like Spirit saying, okay, you don't want the win? We'll take the win away. But let's clarify the Tower and see what this is all about, because the Tower can go either way. Sometimes the Tower can be a good thing. The Tower might be the breakdown of this underlying, I want to say self-consciousness, but that's not it. Maybe for some of you it is. This lack of trust in ourselves. Let's see, show me this Tower. Yeah, justice. Justice. Like I said, my friends, you've reached some level of success, but you need to recognize that. You need to understand that. Otherwise, the scales will be balanced. Because like I said, we can achieve something in the physical, but if in our minds, we're telling ourselves that we're losing still, if we're telling ourselves this is never going to work while it's working, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And it feels like that's what this is a warning about. So if this is resonating with you, if you have taken some leap of faith, like let's say, you decided to leave your day job, you decided to start your own business. It's been hard. You've really been going through it. You've found it taxing, but regardless, you've stuck with it. You're still moving through this. And then you finally see this glimmer of hope. You see this win. But in our heads, we're saying to ourselves, it's not enough. Then whatever this is that you've worked so hard for is going to come tumbling down to the ground, because we need to find that balance between what we're thinking and what we're experiencing. So be careful with how you're talking to yourself. Be careful with what you're thinking. Be careful with what you're saying to others about what it is you're going through. And I know that can be hard. I know it can be, difficult, especially if we're feeling like we're not achieving what it is we want to achieve. But it's going to be important for you to take this blindfold off and to actually see where it is you stand and how far you have come, in order to avoid this Tower, in order to avoid Spirit coming through and saying, okay, this is what you're thinking, this is how you're feeling, so let's make that match. Let's even the playing field out. Let's see if we can pull a few more cards in regard to guidance here. But I mean, really, I feel like this is fairly cut and dry. You've started something new, you've found some level of success with it. It may not feel like it's enough. You may not even recognize the fact that you've attained success. And like I said earlier, your thoughts, your feelings, your words become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So let's see, what advice? Okay, so advice, we have the Empress coming out. The Ace of Wands, wow, and the Hanged Man with Strength on the bottom of the deck. So friends, if this is your reading and this is what you're going through right now, Spirit is guiding you to nurture this thing that you've taken action on. There's a need to change our perspective on what we're viewing as success. The fact that you've come this far in and of itself is success. So with the Hanged Man, especially with the Hanged Man here, it's like Spirit asking you to take a step back and to really look at this through a wide-angled lens, instead of looking at the very minute details of the situation, in order to see how far you've come, to recognize this, and to continue to nurture and grow what it is you're after. Because the option for that is here. This is your advice, right? So if we don't want this Tower to fall, if we don't want our reality to become aligned with maybe the negative self-talk that we're putting ourselves through right now, it's going to be important for us to not only change our perspective, but to do so in a kind way, to be caring, to be soft with ourselves, to give ourselves some grace. There's still time here to change this. There's still time here to recognize exactly how far you've come and to express the gratitude for that. And I think that's the key here that's missing. It's like we've gotten all this way, but we're still choosing to sit here blindfolded to the truth of what the situation actually is. And interestingly enough, you know, justice is also blindfolded. And I feel like this just kind of drives home that same point. Whatever it is that you're thinking, feeling, whatever it is you have in your head, that's going to carry over into the outcome of your situation. So there is a need to take a step back here. There is a need here to really rely on your strength, on your willpower, and to recognize this wasn't easy. You have done a great job. You've put in a lot of hard work here, and you deserve to be celebrated for it instead of beating yourself up over it. So if you're able to do this, if you're able to take this step back and really look at this for all that it is, instead of maybe where you are at today or this week or this month, and to give yourself the grace of, you know what, I have really come very far. I may not be where I want to be yet, but I will get to that place. It's about changing around the way we're thinking about it, the words we're using. And in doing so, you're going to avoid this tower falling. Instead, you'll find the balance that you're seeking. But there definitely is a need here, if this is your reading, for there to be a change in how we're talking to ourselves, how we're thinking about this situation. And I just want to clarify the Seven of Pentacles real quick. Wow, okay, the Seven of Pentacles is being clarified by the World with the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely something that we have high hopes for, which is completely okay. Have all the high hopes in the world, but be kind to yourself and be okay with telling yourself, you know what, you're doing a great job. Even if you miss the mark a little bit, don't beat yourself up over it. Don't be blind to the success that you are experiencing, because you may not be at the point you want to be at right now. And in doing so, avoid this tower. Avoid having to redo whatever it is you're attempting to do. Because like I said, if you're telling Spirit, hey, you know what, this just doesn't feel right to me, I don't feel like I'm successful, then this breaks down and we have to start over from the word go. But we still have the opportunity here to switch that around, to change that around, to give ourselves grace and to show up for ourselves in a positive, loving, kind, and caring way. All right, friends, that's where we're going to leave it at today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I love you all so much. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again soon.